you're just going to do ball control. This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Check three. He's coming. Easy. Bang.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. It's Clinton Dix with a pick, and they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Mike.
They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And it's caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Now it's Trubisky. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Now it's Trubisky. Dancing to his left. This will be caught at about the 5. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Check one.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball, a little dangerous, could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll to rifle this one deep right side. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You're down on the scoreboard, and this is not what you want to see. 99 yards of field in front of you.
Yeah, and it just shows how important a good punter can be and how that person can really help out a team. Guarantee you his agent can be taking that video clip in on the next contract negotiation, don't you think?
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Now Montgomery. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. Second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Looking to throw on second down. Trubisky, middle of the field, it's Robinson. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They go play action here on first down. Gonna let one, and that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go get it. How about that play?
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Trubisky. That's caught by Montgomery. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. This is Gabriel out on the left side. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Trubisky will come up here 1st and 10, and he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Now Trubisky to throw, and he's not able to get away, sacked back at the 22. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Trubisky to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. The kick by Pinheiro is good. So we have reached halftime here in a tight two-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now Trubisky, and they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery, and he's going to be stopped.
If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Whoa, what's that?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let him know, let him know. Mike, hey, exit. Check.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. This one out left to the tight end, Burton.
Nah, I deleted
And this play will be
2K19.
blown up. He'll lose yards back at the 38.
I've been deleted that like 2 or 3 weeks ago.
That's completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executing well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
And he said it's your game. I bet you. That man over there eat.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. So it would appear they will not be able to add to their lead on this opening drive of the second half.
Yeah, if another touchdown was scored there, now we're talking about a 2-score game, and they're probably on their way of creating an excellent gap between them and their pursuers. But how about the defense there, able to step up and keep themselves in this one?
Let's go.
All right, man, I got you. Me and Snatch finna do our damn thing, dude.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned.
It's crazy. We're literally playing
some teams
2-3
script
right
to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us.
This nigga came out of nowhere. What the fuck?
Play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Hey, Charlie.
Now this time Rodgers will throw.
Damn.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Dante Fowler in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Why you can't take a? You got to go to work at 11.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long.
I took it today.
From the gun, Rodgers. And caught left side, Olsen. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Rodgers.
Yeah, right, buddy.
He gets this to Davante Adams. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Rodgers now 9 of 16 through the air as he's got it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Wow.
He's taken down. Khalil Mack in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint as that is sack number 100
that shit out of here.
in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Check 49. He's checking. Crash.
That's us. How's they ball?
Hey, 88.
Oh, okay.
88. 58 to Mike. Small. 58.
Throwing is Rodgers. He's going to walk one deep over the...
Damn, he got the
and
ball.
Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Eddie Jackson picks it. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Hit that bit from half court.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a tight game
That
after
was a
punting
full ball.
last
Trying to
time.
make-
See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now,
That man said he
with
just
the
needed
game
2K.
this close,
That's
you
crazy.
got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing here, Trubisky. And they're not able to
This
hook up
nigga in the
there.
pocket and
Incomplete.
throwing the ball away.
How about the
Yeah,
defensive
man.
effort from both of these teams that we've seen in
We
this
got some
game?
new
Would you say it's
challenges.
like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards there, 1st down. Now Trubisky on 1st down.
We do.
Buying time to his
Start
left.
creating the athletic finish.
And they drop him for a loss, but penalty markers are on the field. Let's see about the call.
Unnecessary
A little too much
roughness.
extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are
Boy,
gonna
they ain't
run pretty
never
high. You're
called
gonna
that
be
shit on the
emotional,
game.
but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
They used to call that shit like in the
Now a
fourth
play
quarter.
fake here on
Yep,
1st
they
down.
did.
Eluding the pressure right. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Again, it's Trubisky.
Wow.
And that is incomplete.
Cough that ball
He
up,
couldn't
lift.
hold on through the
They
contact. Brings
catching
up
the ball
2nd
right there in
down.
the middle.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
Damn,
I
how I
would expect
missed
to see
that.
some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now
I'd also
Trubisky
green that
lost the
bit. I released
football.
it a little bit too early.
The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. 30. And a huge return as he'll take this
Let's
one all the
go.
way down inside the 30-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns,
This shit.
it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
No,
never even had a
that
chance.
man.
They popped the ball free in the backfield.
They'll try and get the running game going with Jones.
Come on, man.
And he'll be brought down somewhat
They both went to you. I guess they thought I was
as
going to pass it
well.
back.
I think this one's going to be a face mask.
I was just happy, man. I was just happy.
Y'all out there winning, y'all?
Hell yeah. We didn't won so many.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. After the penalty, it's Jones. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
He did that shit the last minute.
2nd and 6 at the Bears' 9-yard line.
Boy, that was a perfect man.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
They spamming now. I'm going to set you the pick, RJ. Money.
319.
Wappo!
You got 58.
Again, it's Jones. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
I thought you was going to dunk it, though.
If they just do that all the way downfield, the ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
That man do a
I think
bigger
now 3rd
run.
and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
158. Check 26.
Damn. Hey, why we whooping people's ass like this, man?
He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's...
Oh, my goodness. Let me steal a ball,
Give him
nigga.
a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st
I
and
know
goal
he was
now.
going for that alley. I played the fuck out that passing lane.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark
I don't
him
care about that,
at
man.
the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
26. Check 23.
What? Damn. Why we whooping these boys
Rodgers
like
with the
that? These
give.
supposed
It's
to be
Aaron
elite 3. I
Jones.
don't even know why I
And the
jumped.
avenue collapsed for him as he's going to be held up short of the goal line.
What you
They're
say? Oh,
held
no.
again.
Yeah, I
Do
know,
we have
man.
a goal line stand
just out here
brewing? It's 3rd and goal. He's not going to get
Oh,
there.
go, man. Why you do him like
Close.
that?
It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
I knew they was going to let him get that shit back.
Goal line stand.
I hate that
I know
damn
what I would call
animation.
on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from home.
Swag some elite
Puts a lot of
threes.
pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it, and happy to be out there trying to do so.
For real.
But I know as a former player, in the
That
back of
shit
their
was
mind,
too
they're thinking,
easy.
why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
No, we was 9 for 12, 4 for 6 for 3. God damn.
The offense
How do you
now
beat
at
that,
the
man?
line, ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
No,
Now,
somebody
can
else.
they
Oh,
get
no,
that
I'm about to say
bad
somebody else
taste out
got
of
it.
their mouth here?
Yep. We're right there.
Trubisky now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad.
I
First
sent
and
the
10.
invite to the park.
First down, here's the run of Montgomery.
I ain't want to remember at
He
all.
slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I heard about that dude there,
Just
man.
like last play.
Man, that dude a shit
That's
blower,
one
boy.
of the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard,
If,
gritty
2K
run,
didn't hold us,
got
we would've
behind
beat
his
them.
pads,
It was him,
pulled
Zay, and
over
who
a few
else?
people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3
Beat.
quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Zay was like that
Back-to-back
dude
good
there
plays have him on
doing
the
too
move
much.
on first down.
And let's pin the mirrors back and
Oh, this is a different. Oh, they got a new bill.
Now a run with Montgomery. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Wow.
From
They let him
midfield
tip
now,
that
here's
shit.
Trubisky looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton.
That was a look
4
in
yards
for it. I
on the
ain't jumping that.
completion, and
I
it
was just
sets
in the
up a
right place.
3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but
he
it's
bumped
never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands.
Nah,
and
he
see what kind
bodied
of
me.
disruption he can cause.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Tough
Trubisky will
foul.
throw.
Yeah, he bumped the fuck out of me. I couldn't
And
do
he
it. I
can't
couldn't
find
do
a
that.
receiver, and he's brought down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
You got him next. All right.
Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as he'll punt it away
Wow.
for the 4th time today. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Should I do this?
Damn, I want to throw that bitch to
The
snacks.
offense back out there at the line, ready
Good
for
shit,
their
bud.
next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. Let's see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to
I
help
went
him in
back to the-
contract time. But
I went back to my man.
They're
Hey,
thinking, let's get in
yeah.
the end zone this
I
time.
don't know if that helped them at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that.
Oh!
Super toe.
They don't need to run another play
I
here
know.
before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check it back.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
Oh,
And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
Get him, boy! Get him, boy!
So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back.
damn, they won't let me
Let's see
foul.
what they've
I
come
tried
up
to
with
foul him.
offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Rodgers. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it
I
into
see
too
your
many tough
snakes.
spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down.
I'm not going to help.
Here's J.K. Scott now.
I'm 7-3.
as
I'm
he's on to
7-3.
punt
Y'all
for
good?
Green Bay.
Damn.
At their own 19-yard line.
That was a full ball too. I just missed that bitch.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
A play fake to Montgomery. Now Trubisky. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
Oh,
and a flag comes in. That one falls
I want to be
incomplete.
on the
Come on, man.
Let's see who this is on. So the defense helping him out a little bit here late in the fourth.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. And when you're the one doing the chasing, you'll take a little help from the other guys, won't you?
So the line of scrimmage all the
he
way
got
up to
around it.
midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. He's back to throw.
Man, I was
Steps away to
recovering.
his left.
I was recovering, man. Shit, I was recovering.
And he'll go down inside
I was on the other side of the
45
court.
before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first
That's
down, but this is
crazy,
still a
man.
nice job of buying some time
Yeah,
and
they
then
doubled
running
him.
to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
I don't really care no more, man. This shit weak, man.
Lock in.
Boy, they tried to hold me.
It's Trubisky. And he
They almost made me pick that shit up, boy. I would have
He's
been so
taken
mad.
down. Zadarius Smith in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Alert. Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Trubisky to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's caught on the
He's out of
sideline,
bounds.
but he's not going to have a first down. They say
I
he
got
was
mine,
out
man.
of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
Damn! Man, that shit went right past my hand. I should have played for the steal. That was my fault. I ain't gonna lie, man. I played for that steal. But that shit went right past my hand, though.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Nah, that was a good game, though. Man, them niggas had to work hard. Everything they had was hard, though.
Trubisky flushed out right. And that's incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big
Hey,
call.
Kevin.
So flag for the
Man, come on, man. They gave this man a flag, bro.
Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Following the penalty, Montgomery. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They're going to try the jet sweep. Robinson with it. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The Bears on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Throw left side taken in by Miller. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win. And he's not able to come through. This is no good. And that is...
Yes, fucking go.
makeable field goal. In fact,
Let's go,
I think
baby.
you and I were both just shocked that he didn't knock it through the post, and they end up
Why
walking
you
off
never
the
hit
field
them floaters,
losers.
though?
So for the Packers, their good start
No, they
continues
ain't. Them
as they
bitches
get
right
their
there,
record
money.
up to 4-2.
Oh, that's money.
And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears,
I called that shit.
they
We both
can't
called
quite
that shit.
seem to turn things around as they fall into 2-4 now on the
Locking
year.
this man up.
And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves
gone.
at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yep, I'm looking for... Wow. He said, but you shoot that. He is an athletic finisher, though.
Woo!
It's a sweet thing. Hey, it's not an odd thing. Dancing on their ass.
Damn, man, I'm won my divisional game. Let's go, man. Fuck.
Hey, Kevin.
Whoa.